Hello. I recently got a request to make a video about what happens when your parabola opens side to side instead of up and down. So let's do it. Okay, so let's start with the new parent equation. So instead of the traditional y equals x squared, this time we have x equals y squared. That gives us a parabola that opens to our right. Then if we want to take this parent equation and incorporate the idea of vertical stretches or shrinks and of translations of the vertex, our new parent equation would look like x equals 1 over 4p. That's our a written with p being the distance between the vertex and the focus and the vertex and the directrix. Then y minus k. K is the vertical translation of our vertex squared plus h. H is the horizontal coordinate of our vertex. So that means we might have a parabola that looks like that, where this, our new vertex, is h comma k. All right, now, a couple things to note. When 1 over 4p, the coefficient here, is greater than 0, which would normally mean opens up, when you're dealing with a side-to-side parabola, that means it opens to the right. When 1 over 4p is less than 0, it means it opens to the left. So your vertex is at h comma k, and then I want you to note in your equation, it's y minus k squared and then plus h. So that means if your equation says y plus 3 squared minus 2, that means your h is minus 2, and your k, y minus k, well, if this is y plus 3, then the k must be minus 3, because minus a minus 3 is what would lead you to a plus 3 there. So just be aware of that. So let's do an example here. X equals negative 6, y minus 1 squared plus 3. Okay, I might take a minute and write my parent equation up here just to help remind myself what's what. So the first thing I might do is pull my h comma k. So I can see my h is 3, I can see my k is 1, and so I'll go ahead and plot that at approximately over 3 up 1. I see that it's my y that's squared, so I know that I am opening side to side, and I notice that my 1 over 4p is negative. That means my parabola opens. That's correct, it opens to the left. So the next thing I might want to do is figure out what my p is by setting negative 6 equal to 1 over 4p, negative 24p equals 1, p equals negative 1/24. Now, I'll tell you, technically p is always positive. The negative just means that my focus is 1/24 to the left of my vertex. I can't really draw 1/24 very well, but that's approximate. And it's at the same k, it's at the same y, right? So my focus is at 71/24, right? 3 is 72/24. And then when I subtract 1/24 from it, I get 71/24, comma 1. And then my directrix is 1/24 to the right. And my directrix, of course, is a line. And it is a vertical line in this case, so that would be the line x equals 73/24. And then my parabola is going to open to the left, and my latus rectum, which is the point through my focus, which is 2p in this direction and 2p in that direction, so that would be 2/24 and 2/24, or 1/12 and 1/12. So this is all really tiny, and roughly, my parabola is going to look like that. And then, of course, its axis of symmetry cuts right through the vertex. And that is a horizontal line, so that will be the line y equals 1. No matter what the x is, the y always passes through the vertex. And that is how you graph a parabola that opens on the horizon instead of one that opens on the vertex. Okay, if any of this stuff was unfamiliar to you, focus, directrix, axis of symmetry, check out these videos, which tell you more about parabolas. Check out my Algebra 2 playlist. Consider subscribing to my channel so you know when I put out a new video. And as always, keep on mathing.